So I haven't done these experiments. This is conjecture, but I believe in that bloom of biology, you can very quickly fill up a hunk of biochar. It is very, very important to understand if you're using, say, use fish brew. It is a biology that is the base, is the foundation. It doesn't need oxygen or very much oxygen. So if you're using that particular product, you can literally bury that charcoal deeper down in your soil structure, and that biology that doesn't need oxygen is going to proliferate there. Where if you just put it on top of your soil structure, that biology that doesn't want oxygen is going to have issues. It's going to cyst up. It's going to be consumed by the biology that does love oxygen. So you can literally, and this is my conjecture, use different types of biology and place that biology at different layers in your soil structure. So especially if you're doing, indoor growing, and say you're using Leighton Morrison's horizontal soil system, at the very bottom in that sand, silt, and clay layer, this would be an area that doesn't need the oxygen, doesn't want the oxygen. This is where you're going to want to place a little bit of that particular biochar that you've created. Now, a biology that can exist in both, which is your effective microorganisms that live in that middle layer between the oxygen loving and the non-oxygen loving. If you use a product like the EM, which is that particular types of strains of biology, and you use that biochar when you build that section, I think you're starting to see the point. And then on your top, you would use your compost teas that you're using with biology that does want oxygen. Because remember, you're bubbling your compost tea with oxygen. It's alive. It needs that oxygen to really proliferate. So you would want to put that in your top layer, your oxygen loving layer. So here's 3 different areas in your soil structure that you can add different biology charged inside of that biochar to help take it to that next level that much quicker. So Quatamoc Villa was on with Leighton, and he talked about the ceramic. He also talked about drilling holes, or not, it wasn't Quatamoc, it was Adam was talking about drilling the holes, and he used a post hole auger to drill holes into his soil, 2 or 3 or 4 feet deep. This is a perfect example where you can use that first biology, that foundational biology, that aquatic non-oxygen loving biology, and put it down deep in your soil structure, with say a gallon bucket of this, and then the middle level biology, a bucket of that, and then the top biology at the top. You can create those zones very, very quickly in your soil structure. So Quatamoc was talking about ceramics, okay, and ceramic particles or powders. And this is Terraganics.com, guys. And you can see they have these powders that you can purchase. And that's what he was using when he was quenching his biochar to create another layer on the outside of these different materials that attract energy. Okay, so this is something that you can look at You can watch that episode with Quatamok and Leighton Morrison on the Soil Matters. And he talks about using these powders to create another substance for the biology, another level. It's the next level of using the biochar. And he also talked about the ceramic bracelets and the ceramic necklaces or necklace as well. These are things that you can look at on Terraganics website. I know some of the powders, etc., they can't ship internationally, but I'm pretty sure these bracelets, etc., that there wouldn't be a problem with them shipping that. So we'll just jump out of that.